Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. My name is Nigel White with Zynex Medical, and today we're going to be talking about the Nexwave. This video is all about the Nexwave, from pricing to how it works and what kind of patients can benefit from it for you. This is a instructional video. Right, before we get started today, hopefully you guys know a couple key features about Zynex. At Zynex, we work with all patients in and out of network. Although, just like your clinic, we do not promise coverage for all patients. We will try to work with them and fight on their behalf to get them covered for one of our devices. The insurances that we specialize in, that we find great coverage and we can really fight on our patients' behalf, is workers' comp. You send in workers' comp, they usually see no bill. Your auto, attorney, and PI patients as well, along with your VA and TRICARE patients. And last little fun tip about us is that shipping is very fast. There's no pre-authorization zone. We don't have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to get the device to the patient. We are here to get patients out of pain as quick as possible. Shipping would be 3 to 5 business days normally. Let's get into the Nexwave. This is the Nexwave. This is our at-home electrotherapy device. This is the device that we want patients trying. We want this to be the first line of defense before patients try opioids. So when your patient receives the Nexwave, in their bag, they will receive the device along with 4 9-volt batteries. Yes, it does run off batteries. And it also runs off an AC adapter that can get plugged straight into the wall. It does only have about 2.5 feet of distance, but is good to get all the strength out of the device that you possibly can when it comes from directly from a current directly to the device. As well, in the bag, you're going to get some 2x2 electrodes. We also have some of the smaller ones for some of your smaller areas, like some of your joints and your neck. Then we also have some of the bigger pads that can help with some of your larger muscle groups, like quad activations. Now, before I continue and turn on the device and show you how easy it is to use and how intuitive it is, I do want to tell you the price. This device is $250. Like I said, we do take all insurances. We do try to work with all insurances and try to get your patients covered as best as we possibly can. But $250, worst case scenario, out of pocket. That is the same price for self-pay as well. $250. There is a monthly subscription for your lead wires and your pads. Your patient can call us up and cancel that subscription at any time. And I believe that subscription is a monthly subscription that ranges from anywhere from $12 to $15, depending on if insurance pays for it. Now let's turn this bad boy on so you can see what it does. So easy as turning on, pressing the on and off button. As you see, we have the IFC. And there's 3 modalities. You're gonna have your low to high, just your low, and your combination. Combination is my favorite. It feels the best. You also have your 10s, which you're gonna have basically your low, your high, and your medium. And then your NMES, which is going to have your 30 to 10, 20 to 10, and 10 to 10. So that first number is going to be the amount of seconds that electroshock therapy is actually delivered to the large muscle group. And then that second number, that 10 seconds, is going to be the amount of rest. So this is really good for your patients that have to do exercises either while at home or while in PT, that you just need to get them moving and get those muscles working, maybe for some atrophy or anything. All right, so in all these modalities, what you will notice is that there's only one button, easy to cycle through. As you see, that arrow is cycling through. Across the top, you can see that the 2 channels are there. Both on 10s and NMES, our ampage goes up to 100 milliamps, and on IFC it goes up to 50, because IFC is a lot stronger. When you change your channels, which once you do your channels, they change individually. They don't change simultaneously. But on IFC mode, when you change your channel just by pressing one channel up button, they change simultaneously. So you control both lead wires with either one of these. And then after about 20 to 25 seconds, the device will actually lock itself. So it'll just straight lock itself, allowing you to clip it onto yourself, go about your day, and not have to worry about accidentally administrating more electroshock therapy than needed. Before I wrap this up, some of my favorite key features on this thing is for my physicians. If you guys have a patient, say you give them homework, tell them to use the device a certain amount of times at home before they see you in their next visit, tell them to bring their device back on that next visit, because then you can actually see if they did their homework. There's a built-in compliance meter on here. So when the device is on, what you want to do is hold the timer down, and across the top you'll see in the channels that those numbers will change. That first number is going to be the total number of times that the device was used, and that second number is going to be the total number of minutes that they use the device for. This is an easy way to have that conversation with a patient. I can't help you unless you help yourself as well. You're not a miracle worker, you're just really good at your job, but people have to be able to help themselves, and that's something that we can have a conversation with if they do their homework, you know? And that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening to this video. This has been the Nexwave device in a nutshell. If you have any other questions or concerns, please give me a call. You should have my number. And like I said, my name is Nigel White with Zynex Medical, and I'm your local territory manager.